and gentlemen, he's young, he's handsome, he's a prophet, he's a poet. They know it. I must be the greatest.
As we say, the next ceiling is a market cap of 1 trillion. And the last few days, I've been busy being busy, liquidating. I think it's 1 week ago or 2 weeks ago that I said, that we were cutting down on our portfolio, and we did. Remember, go out 50%, you still have 50% in the market, right? Sweetie Pie, I'm gonna cash, in. I'm gonna take around 80-90% out, and she said, well done. Invest smart. Identify the leaders of tomorrow, not actually move further down. Is that where we're going? Are we heading down to the 40,000? Well, it looks like it. Am I gonna make a call? Not today, tomorrow, probably. I will make a call on it, because when I make a call, it usually turns out to be exactly that. If you follow this channel, well, then you're happy as Larry, because we got lots of cash on the side. We got lots of cash in the right, lots of cash in the left, and in the back. If it's more of a correction, and you can still call it a healthy correction, well, then we wait to 50 to 80% discount from the all-time high. And I will repeat that, 50 to 80% discount from the all-time highs. And that's what we're basically going to be looking at the next few weeks if we're going to see this continuing. Now, there should be some support here, and there might be. My feeling is, I'm going to tell you guys, I think we're going to go down to 29,002. I am the best. I'm the best trader that is out there. I'm the best analyst when it comes to cryptocurrencies. I am the best crypto YouTube channel that has ever been, that there ever will be. And that is a fact. You show me one YouTube channel, you show me one person that told you to go and cash, that told you everything they do. A week ago, 85% cash. There is no one that is better than I am. can you hear me tonight? Let me know down below if you can hear me, because then we got 50% of this little show going. But first of all, let me know, how are you lovely, lovely, sexy looking people doing? Remember, this stream is only for the sexy looking people.
This dance ain't for everybody. Only the sexy people.
So let me know, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Because we got a friend. How are you doing, my friend? So you can hear me. What's up? Yeah, I need to know if you can hear me. That's important. Somebody let me know. Sound is good. Thank you so much, Dan. Perfect. Because otherwise, then we don't know what to do. I hope this Saturday Night Live, right? Saturday Night Live. I mean, not as good as it is in, I don't know which mainstream sender sending Saturday Night Live, but it is Saturday night. It's 1:14 here in Ukraine, and I thought that, we want to talk about portfolio update. And so what we are going to do today is that as I still anticipate that the market might hit a little further, just a little bit further down, right? I thought we are going to choose 5 coins. Actually, I only got around to 4, where I will put in limit orders. And, not financial advice. You shouldn't do what I do, because I don't know shit about crypto. But anyway, I wanted to share what I'm going to do for Kitty. Remember, I don't own anything, and I'm pretty happy. Anyway, guys, let's get this little show started. And I think it goes a little something like this. I want to welcome you to Crypto Never Sleep, cryptocurrency portfolio. In case you're new to this channel and you want to stay on top of the crypto world, well then please hit like, smash, and subscribe so that you can be notified every time we upload new videos, so that you can, and this is important to me, protect your wealth, preserve your wealth, and ultimately increase your wealth. My name is Nico Arachi, and I am number 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's young, he's handsome, he's a prophet, he's a poet. They know it. I must be the greatest. I'll tell the world.
And I want to thank the Tiger Man. Anyway, we know what we have to do. First things first, right? We got to go in and try to look at the level of market manipulation. And we are looking, as always, on the big 4. And if you miss me, I'm right down in the corner, doing sexy dancing down samba, Saturday night samba. I just want to let you know, first we had those ugly cronies, right? And then we couldn't go out. Now we got the war and we can't go out. I mean, I can't even remember when I could go out a Saturday night. So that's, you're pretty much my Saturday night live samba. Anyway, we're seeing Bitcoin 21,208, up 1.4. Up 1.5%. And this is funny, isn't it? Or interesting. Today we are seeing Ethereum up 8%. 1,347. Ooh, you gotta like them Ethereums, right? The future of finance is certainly being built on the blockchain. It's being built on Ethereum. Cardano up 2.8% at 45 cents on the dollar. And we got those lovely polka dots trading at $7.13, up 4%. You see, what is interesting, when we are looking, it's I hope you can see these little 4 charts. When we're looking at the volume, right, we can see very low volume across the board. Also here, I mean, if we look at dot, I mean, you can hardly see those little volume and after. I mean, so little volume, which also should let you know and understand the level of market manipulation, because you can push even coins with a lot of market cap. You can push them with little money up or down. However, what is interesting, and that is why we always look at these 4 charts together, is that we are seeing, even if we are only seeing Bitcoin up 1%, but we're seeing Ethereum up 8%. Look at the candlesticks. The writing is, what did they say? The writing is in the pudding. And there you can see that somehow, somebody chose exactly today at 7 o'clock my time to push the market up. Somebody. You see, because when I say somebody, and that's why we always talk about the level of market manipulation, I don't think that you and I and all those sexy looking retail investors all decided today at 7 o'clock on a Saturday that this is when that they decided to push up the market, right? But nevertheless, we're going up. It's good, but we can see that the percentage is a little different. Anyway, enough about that. Let's go and look at Bitcoin. You know, I like to look at, not at the 3 minute, I like to look at the weekly. And today we got some interesting things to look at. Because, and let me just go in here, because I have actually logged in. It's always good when I'm logged in then. There we go, BTC. And I want to point out, as always, I don't wanna look at all them. Well, anyway, the weekly. So what we are seeing here is the moving average is the 7. It's the orange one, right? Let's make it a little bigger. Remember Saturday, I go a little slower. Slower is good. And we need to make this a little thicker. Very thick. Okay. And we don't need to look at the 25. We don't need to look at the 99. Actually, all we need to look at is the 7-day moving average on the weekly. So simplistic, so simplistic. Do you see here? Almost doing a kissy. Almost. You want to see it bigger? Look at this. As long as we are below the 7-day moving trend line, and then you might say, hey, you're looking at the weekly, you're looking at the moving average on 7-day. I mean, what an idiot, right? How simple can it get? Yes, simple. Simple. The times we've broken through, it tends to goes above until it doesn't. And this is such a simplistic analysis that has worked quite good. Anyway, we're getting up there. We haven't even kissed it. But when we go and look at Ethereum, there we're going to see something different. You know, if God willing. Isn't that what they say, inshallah, Allah or something? Let's go in here and let's see Ethereum. There we go. So here we're also looking Ethereum, the weekly, orange. Look at that. Look at that. Way. That's a big kiss, right? That's a big kiss.
Kissy.
So what does this tell us? Because this is the first time in many weeks that we are actually going and kissing it. So now you see there's two, I would say there's two lines of thought. Is Bitcoin really ultimate, the one giving the tone of where the market is going, or is it Ethereum? I believe, and I want to take you here. Look at this here. We look at the market cap right now. We got market cap of close to 1 trillion. You can see up here almost. So when we go down, we look at Bitcoin, and we say that Bitcoin has, what is it? And now I can't even see it here. How much is Bitcoin of the overall? Didn't it used to be here? I don't know. Maybe they took that away. It used to be, and how much it up here maybe. Yeah, here it. Bitcoin dominance 47, right? Ethereum 16. However, when they calculate that, I think it's wrong. And you know why I think it's wrong? Because 16% may be Ethereum, but what about all the protocols that are built on Ethereum, right? Like Binance, like we got a lot of them. Polygonmatic, right? Is just a side chain on Ethereum. Uniswap, obviously. Chainlink. We got Aave. We got so many, Filecoin for that matter. So if we were to calculate the dominance of Ethereum, I believe it would actually be, I don't know, I haven't really calculated it, but bigger than 16%. So perhaps it is actually Ethereum we should look at. But nevertheless, it is interesting to see, are we going to push through the 7-day moving average, and are we actually going to have a turnaround? It could be. On the other hand, looking at Bitcoin, that hasn't at all, Bitcoin is not in any mood for kissing. So, but anyway, Saturday is when it basically happened. So let's see what Sunday is going to bring and next week. But anyway, I just wanted to point that out before we're going to go in and have ourselves just a little chitty chatty. Who is here today? I can say Simsy is here. Good to see you, Tiger Man. If you had 5,000 to invest, which tokens would you choose? The ones we're going to look at today. But brother, just remember, this is not financial advice. Oh, and we got Queen here. Lots of love to you. How are you doing? I like it that you're here on Saturday. Rena, Tiger Man, Quant is a lovely thing. And another lovely thing that we got to look more at is Cosmos is also a lovely thing. But I am telling you, don't underestimate the power of Polkadot. Don't forget that. We all juicy. We got Deviant Fox waiting on a 30% entrancement on Matic to pick up some more. Yeah, I think that's a good thing. It's always sad when we get good news like Mickey Mouse, coming and choosing to do some NFTs on Polygon, right? And we're like, oh shit, we should have done that before. But overall, I still think the Polygon, even though Polygon is having a lot of recognition from traditional enterprises, we can't, that's just a fact, right? That's a fact. Future finance, and apparently the future of NFTs is being built on Polygon. And anybody else here, we can see, by the way, we are the littlest crypto channel on the interweb. But anyway, we're proud of that. Let's get into today's business, because I know you didn't come here just to look at me chit-chat all night. Let's get it. 5 coins. And I, wanted to put in the limit orders. I also like we start off with giving a kind of a view of where the market can go. You see, there's one thing that is impossible to predict. That's timing, right? And the interesting thing about being an investor is that we got so many different aspects, factors that all have to come into place. But as I always like to say, what I've learned from being an investor for 20 years, and now I can say I'm a full-time investor and content provider. Content provider makes me $1.20 a day. That's a lot of money. Anyway, now what I've learned is you need these 4, or I have been able to succeed with these 4 key principles. Discipline. You need to have discipline. You see, we all have a feeling, but our feeling tends to be more in line with greed, right? Greed or missing out, as we say, FUD, right? Fear and doubt and uncertainty and all of them goodies. So you need to have a view. You need to have a plan. Today, Nina, actually, we had a great talk in the Telegram group, and I really like what Nina, she was writing. I mean, that's an investment strategy. That's an investment approach that contains discipline. The second thing is knowledge and wisdom. Now, that's something. Knowledge, you are able to read a few books. You can do that. But then again, don't underestimate the power of greed. So wisdom leads on to the third principle, which is experience, which only comes over time. So what you need to have, you have discipline, you need to educate yourself, and then experience and time is the only thing that will give you the wisdom. And in case you are young or you're new to the market, then find people, not like me, but people that actually know what they're doing, and let them advise you, guide them, or find a few individuals that you believe they are at least stating or, real things, the truth, or at least they are trying to contribute honestly. The fourth thing is the only thing that goes against the greed. You gotta be unemotional. Don't let that monster, the greed monster, come and get the best of you. You gotta be unemotional, because one thing I can guarantee you, the coin that you that you have built up a huge love relationship to doesn't love you at all. That's the truth. Furthermore, what is the portfolio strategy, at least that I pursue for Kitty, is we invest obviously in cryptocurrencies. We stake, we farm, depending always on the situation and where we are in the market. And in case we take our profits, well, then we go into stable coins. Even with the stable coins these days, you gotta be careful. But no more UST. But actually, even with the stable coins, we diversify, and we also generate staking rewards when we believe that the market is going down. If you follow this channel, you will know. Precious metals is also good. I don't speak a lot about that because there's not so much to speak about. We're a crypto channel, and I do have some gold, some physical gold under the pillow. Don't you worry about a thing. Third World War comes out, I got a gold coin in the right pocket, in the left pocket, and in the back pocket. Now, when it comes to when are you going to buy, when are you going to sell? Again, this is a thing that has, kind of helped me along my road. But it doesn't mean that it's the only way. It doesn't mean that what is right for me is right for you, right? But until now, I have been doing good by averaging in and also averaging out. And especially now, because we don't know how much the market is going to fall, right? And that's why we're doing today what we're doing, trying to put some limit orders in case it's going to go down there. But nevertheless, don't forget, I have been averaging in the majority of Kitty's portfolio, for the past, I don't know, even 3 to 4 to 5 months. Since the good coin started to go down below 50% from its all-time high, we would average in. But I average in every month for Kitty. However, still have the majority of everything we sold last year at the high. It was in April, May, which we announced on this channel. But slowly, we are averaging more and more in. Having said that, I also just wanted to point out a little bit of the past. The market crash of 1929 was actually just the start of a very long bear market that lasted into 1932 and signaled the start of the Great Depression of the 30s. But what I want to point out, many people don't really remember, is that from 1929 to 1932, which was only around 3 years, right, the market fell 72%. 3 years is a very long time for a market to go down. Nobody cares that the market may have gone up 10 years prior to that. 3 years going down hurts. And remember, the market can stay insane much longer than you and we can stay sane. So what we are seeing here is that if you would have invested, or anyone, granddad maybe, or grandmother, Sister Shelley, would have invested 10,000 on September the 17th, 1929, and we don't take dividends into consideration. Anyway, that would have fallen to around 2,500, right? So around 75% loss by mid-1932. However, 10 years later, it would only be worth $6,000. And I want to point this out because here we're going back a little back, got to go back in history. So you can see here, 1929, we can see we had the high here, and then it went down. It looks quick, right? But it actually took here 3 years. Now, the fact that I have to congratulate you, because that you're spending Saturday night watching me is amazing. Even if there's only 10 of you, congratulations to the 10 of you. You're educating yourself. And what we're seeing here is, the problem is, I know when the market is going to go up, there's not only going to be 10 of you, there's going to probably be 2,000 watching my live streams on a Saturday when we're seeing a new all-time high. The problem is that all those sheep idiots probably they will come once we're going to see Bitcoin, Ethereum reach its previous all-time high. That's when those idiots are going to come and watch and ask which coin to buy. Well, at that point, that's when you and I are going to laugh and enjoy that we are here today. So you see, the problem is that the majority of new investors, they come in late, right? Probably, even if you look here, probably people will come in above 4,000 at the time. And then whatever is below 4,000 it's not interesting for anyone. However, right now, if you consider where we are right now, I don't know, I hope you can see my mouse here, we're probably somewhere between 2,000 and 1,000, right? If we go back, because the market have already fallen a lot. So you can see here, even if it is going to go down further, we're still going to have lots of fun in the next couple of years. All those newbies that invested at the height of the market, it's going to take a while before they come back. Anyway, so let's move on. But I do think I deserve myself a Bahama Mama moment. Bahama Mama. I hope I'm not going to spill it today, so I better drink it. That's why I got a small glass. Lovely, lovely. So today, I promised 5, but there will only be 4. I just didn't have, because I also don't want to, anyway. So we got 4. And 4 big ones, right? Bitcoin, I'm going to put in a buy order for Kitty at 80% below its all-time high. Ethereum at 84% below its all-time high. Chainlink below 91% its all-time high. And Cardano at 89%. Now, are we actually going to hit it? I don't know. I really don't know. That's why it's a limit order. So I have done this, and remember, I do this for Kitty. I do these 4 coins I've done on Binance. So I've also, you know, put a purple line here, and the chart that you can see here is, wait, let me just here go, and then I can see it bigger also, but you can see, you know, it's not the best quality, but I hope it works. I've put in a purple line, and we are looking at a monthly candlestick chart. So I have just put I believe, you can see here, 13,817 is where I put the limit order for Bitcoin. Now, can it go down to, you know, sometimes I've say 12, maybe even 8, 7. It depends on many factors that, you know, unfortunately, I'm not the one who is in charge of. You know, I also think it's not so far away, actually, from 21,000 to 13, right? It's not so far away. And it could also be that if we're going to go down to these numbers, lows, it could also be a very quick touch, right? Just a kiss. Mwah. That's why I have put it, even though sometimes I talk about 12, I've put it slightly above. You can see here, I believe, if you look at the monthly, there's a bit of support. You could see 3 months of support. And yeah, so that's where I have put it for Bitcoin. And second one, Ethereum. With Ethereum, obviously it's not as clear, but I've put in an order at 755 USDT or USDC or BUSD. And you can also see based a little bit, maybe it's not as solid, but in the end, you know, what do I know? But looking at where Ethereum is today, trading at 1,300 something, and putting in a limit order at 755 is pretty far away from the current price. But hey, it's good to have them because you know, you might forget about it. And, you know, in the past, we have seen, you know, these flash crashes, and when they appear, they tend to be here. But it's really good when you have just put an order in place, and if it goes down, and you might just be lucky to get it. You know, obviously, if it's going to break down to 500, you're not going to feel very lucky, but you know what I mean. The next one, Chainlink, put in a limit order at 4.6. So, you know, again, you know, there will never be a line that, you know, nothing here is crystal clear, right? But I do believe that we are seeing, you know, here in the month of, what is that, May, if June perhaps, May, June, or July, right? That could be used. And anyway, you can see here there's, you know, levels of support. And yeah, and then we will put 91% from its all-time high, which is, you know, kind of a lot. And now when you're looking at it, let's, you know, Chainlink, when you're looking at it on a monthly chart, it doesn't look as violent as it does if we are looking at a daily chart. And let me just get that up for you, or a weekly for that matter, right? So here you can see we're looking at the daily. I mean, then, you know, it looks, you know, it looks different, right? The monthly is, however, here we got the weekly, and we set a 4.6. Just do it over here. And here we go, around here, right? Maybe that looks actually a little bit better, so we can see in terms of support and resistance line. Anyway, 4.7. Anyway, what do I know? You know, we don't know if I'm going to be right. I hope I will. So the fourth and final one is Cardano. And they have put in a limit order at 34 cents on the dollar, which equals 89% from its all-time high. And what is the all-time high? That's another thing that you should take into consideration, because what I'm using here, you know, I'm looking at it on a monthly base, you know, monthly candlestick. So it is the high of that month, right? And some will look differently. They will look weekly, so they will take the weekly high, and some look daily. There are many different ways you can look at it. So Cardano at 34 cents on the dollar. Let's go in and have a look at that on a weekly basis. Huh? Cardano USD. on a weekly, and what did we say? 34 cent. See, that looks, there's not so much, right? Because there we could perhaps even there, that's all we got here. So you see, they all look a little different, right? All look a little different. Look at the daily. Let's see. Can we get that much? No, we can't really get that much information in. But on a monthly again here. So here we go. 34 here, right? 35, around that 34. See, that's what we have put in. I have put in. Anyway, guys, that's about it. You know, there's no reason to waste more time. If you don't got anything better to say, it's better to turn off. But of course, I want to go to the chit chat and see what you guys have to say. Any questions, maybe? You know, always good with a question or two. Here we are. So let's see. What anyone saying here? I'm planning to start taking. Oh! I like it here. Deviant Fox. What are we saying? I did not get started. Am I back? Let me know if I'm back. That would be great. It's always good to have a little bit of technical problems, right? Just need to know. Anyway, I will assume that I'm here, and I'm just gonna go through. So, what are some of the problems? What a shit show. I don't know if you're still here. I'm so sorry. But the good thing is we did get everything through that we needed to talk about. I love you.